Hi, on Dada's Old Legos. Today we're going to be looking at a kind of larger structure. It's a base, if you will, for one of the factions. I think the baddies, the evil faction, as you can tell with their forms of decoration. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start deconstructing it. This, I think, was from some orc kit or something like that. If you've seen my other builds, there's a couple orcs in there. Kind of random. Definitely a later addition to the whole Lego fandom. They got their little banner right there. Yeah. Wow, that piece is really in there. I don't even know if I can. I've got the tools. Do I have the tools to even do this? Yeah, I do, actually. That worked. Just getting a little bit of a better grip on it. Okay, we've got ourselves a couple of decorations there. Looks like the same guy. I think that came from the same set, maybe a Lego set or something. Got a little lance there. I'm not sure what that was. Was that like a radio antenna or something? Could have just been a display. That's what I'm thinking. Likely. Very likely. Okay, so we'll start actually taking apart some of this so you can actually see a little bit in here. And there's quite a few things going on. There's a little skeleton dude, you know, got his gear, his shield that he can hold different ways. That dude over there. We've got dinosaur eating another undead guy right there. That's why you don't want to mess with the dinosaurs. And it looks like a skeleton horse. I think that's supposed to be for this guy who has a little duct tape cape. I think I added, and oh yeah, look, he's got a little sheath there. Some duct tape used to help this guy be able to have his sheath. As you've seen in some other builds, I have that on quite a few people, that type of idea. So we've got that guy right there, this little undead mount. And mage guy as well. This magic wand. Definitely don't need that wand though. Okay, so there is more going on in here beyond just these walls. We are going to break down the wall pieces just because, well, we gotta get through that. But there is some really interesting stuff. I did want to point out that there's some structure in here as well as behind this cage that we will get to. It'll just take us a bit of time, a bit of bricks to get there. A few of them will go on the ground, I'm sure, as I'm doing this. But it's all part of the deconstruction process, right? You gotta wait a little bit. Get the small talk out. That's where all the best stuff comes from. It's like these little human moments. The unprepared moments. Because I remember these pieces, like the dinosaur pieces, like where did that even come from? But the idea of dinosaurs versus skeletons is just like, yes, absolutely. As a kid, I want to see that. As an adult, I want to see that. Sounds like what is it, that movie, where everything comes alive at the museum. Dinosaurs and skeletons, right? Night of the Living Museum or something. Okay, we are getting to this display. It's like a nice little circular display, and this pillar that has a asteroid on it. And I think I could be wrong, but I believe that there's something inside of here. This is where the tool might come in handy here. There we go. Well, there's nothing inside of it, but I believe that I'd kept some stuff, some goodies in there. That's kind of like their treasure chest. Their prized possessions go there. Almost like a sacred thing came down from the stars. And I think a lot of people found asteroids or meteorites. Right? Meteorites? I've heard of like swords being made from that stuff. Epic, right? Who doesn't want a sword made from stars, metal from the sky? I do. That's for sure. I definitely do. Definitely something out of like a folklore or something. No, I do think that it is based in reality. I could be wrong, but I thought there was a blade or two where they, at least some of the stuff came from that, and they've looked at the atoms inside and been like, yep, that's not Earth. That's from somewhere else. Look at that. Randomly stacked together. It's just 3 of these. I guess that worked in the moment. Definitely not the best use of those pieces, but it works. It's definitely a little bit tricky to get them off, though, off of each other. Oh. Little trick there, little physics. Trying to get it stuck on one brick so you can take it off of the other. It's a process, man. But a process I am glad to go through and get closer to being done with, because this has been something that I've wanted to do for a long time. You know, part of me really wanted to keep these Legos forever. You know, that little kid who's like, my Legos! I want my Legos how I want my Legos. Don't mess with my stuff, right? But they'll be of more use to the next generation for my daughter if they're more of like just parts that she can play with. And I'm excited for that. And this is preserved in its own way. And these are nice, fun things to be able to play with. Well, they're cool things to display as well. Who knows? Maybe I'll rebuild some of these things later on with my daughter and have them on display. But for now, I definitely want her to be able to play with these things. Or not now, because she's fairly small. She's only 1 right now. But when she gets to be old enough, then we'll definitely do that. Alright, so we do have this little stage area / throne. There's like a little box there to store things in, and I do remember that this kind of like, would like slide, and there's like a secret storage chest or something like that inside of it. There's something like, you could like put things underneath it as it like slid across, and there's like a hidden area behind or underneath it. Yeah. Kind of hard to see it right now, but that's what I remember, is there being like this hidden compartment to that structure. But we'll go ahead and break things down around it so you can actually get a good look at it. A better look at it, I should say, because you're probably at this point hardly able to see much over that camera. Oh my goodness, look who it is from the Star Wars collection. It's Han. That's hilarious. The random things that you're gonna find in the walls of your forts. Just a legendary Star Wars character. Oh, hey, Han. Good to see you. Okay. Some of these pieces that are white, I'm like not sure if they're white or if they're brown or if it's just that they're dirty. I'm pretty sure that those are just old, maybe sun damaged white pieces. But it's starting to get in that gray area where you're not sure is it this or is it that. Okay, so we do have this little structure in the back there, kind of like slid over. Yeah. Not really seeing the secret compartment. In any case, it's a throne, a sliding throne that maybe had an area behind it or something. And our little box storing our energy crystals. I think there was a lot of energy items of power that we had that were being fought over, possessed, and moved between groups. You know, it's something for my little dudes to be doing, right? Just a little something for them to be doing. We are definitely piling up, though, at this point. Definitely getting to the point where it's like, I don't even know where to put things on top of here. Don't want it to all come sliding off the table, right? I think that is almost all the pieces. Oh, it's starting to get blurry on me because it's trying to keep that stuff in focus. It's funny. A few of these pieces on the bottom, I guess, were there to help it slide. Yeah, this is pretty much it for the evil section. We're gonna be going to the good ones soon, and then the garage and the realm of the deities. There's some things that I got to show you still for our various pieces. Almost there. Okay, right there. And there we go. That would be it. Okay, thank you for joining me.